Layla the Goregous. In the summertime on the island of New Florida, visitors come to the island far and wide to enjoy the whole beauty of the countrysides, to see what they have, like farm fields, grasslands, or deserts. Amtrak was doing a good job too, with passengers on board and crew members in the locomotives, while the trains did their work going fast down the track by being really useful of what they needed to do. And that's why passengers in the whole country are really good at seeing other people far and wide to enjoy the beauty of the region. The MBTA commuter rail had more visitors too, because they were on their way to see friends and family on both trains, but commuter trains that are state supported don't have reclining seats because the train ride's not long enough. Not only that, but a woman train is a really useful vehicle too, because it helps make new gender products for different planets. One day, Becky was shunting gondola cars in the yard, but she wasn't coupled up. The freight cars rolled away like a roller coaster. They were out of control. "I've never seen a runaway train before," Scribus said. And the freight cars went down the line faster and faster. It was faster than Amtrak's Acela Express. They rolled over the bridge and into the siding, straight into a pair of buffers. "That was a close call," said Gayla. Then Mr. Cakester arrived. "Great job, Gayla," he said. "You did a good job saving that runaway train." "Thank you, sir," Gayla, Celise, and Tammy said. And they steamed out of the yard. "You did a good job stopping an accident, Gayla," Tammy said. "'Cause you're a really useful engine." "I bet so," said Celise. The next day, a brand new engine called Layla was in the yard with a freight train, when a new engine called Cheyenne pulled up. "Take a look right here," said Gayla. "The troublesome trucks are all dressed up like spaghetti and meatballs." "That is so silly," laughed Cheyenne. "I wish we could do that. Then we'd be funny." "It's fun to dress up like things," Graziella said. "You're dressed up with brown balls on the branches on the trees." "I know," Ida said. "Isn't that funny?" Then Becky started to give a warning.
Well, my class is going to sing to you on top of spaghetti.
And The freight car started to cheer! Yay! Nolan pulled up. We sang the meatball song, Nolan said to Layla. We know Thomas the Train. He's our best friend. Do you really? Said Layla. That's a nice show, of course. If they sang on top of spaghetti on Thomas, wouldn't that be silly? That would be very silly, Nolan, said Layla. The troublesome trucks laughed. The On Top of Spaghetti Thomas song is 59 hours long, Ida, said Nolan. That's a really long time for a song, Ida said. Meanwhile, Layla was enjoying herself. She was feeling pleased with all the 45 cars. Then there was trouble. A commuter train was coming out from nowhere. It had a control coach in front and an engine pushing from rear. And the signal was red! Layla was supposed to stop at the signal, but she passed it without stopping! She ran the red signal! The cab car driver could see Layla ahead, and Layla saw the cab car right in front of her on her track, and her driver slammed on the emergency brakes. But it was too late. Luckily, no one was hurt, but the cab car driver and passengers got off the passenger train, but Layla's crew members had jumped clear. Sorry about that, Layla said. I couldn't stop in time. Before long, a substitute passenger train arrived to take the passengers to the terminus. Before long, all the passengers were on board, and the train oiled out of the siding. The commuter railroad was called MBTA, from Boston, Massachusetts, and it takes people from school, shopping, work, or other places that are fun, which are really useful, just like on Sodor in New Florida. While Layla was getting repaired, Elaine told Shaylee all about the journey. I love those journeys, Shaylee said. I do too, said Elaine. Because women trains are really good at doing their work. Before long, Shaylee's train was ready, and she steamed off to the station for her first passenger run. Next time there's a derailment, said Elaine, I'll call for help altogether.